Jesus was aware that when he was sent by the Father, that he could do infinitely more on his own than he could do with a group of disciples. He was aware that they would hold him back, that he would have to settle differences among them, that he would have to bind them together, that he would have to teach them and educate them in his way of life. So even though he could have done infinitely more as an individual, he deliberately chose 12. 12 is merely a symbolic number to the number of people whom Jesus wants to give himself. Because when Jesus gives his mission, he is giving himself. It is this group of 12 which is a representative group and is a metaphor for anyone who will dare to follow Jesus, to whom Jesus gives these instructions. The instructions for the mission of Jesus are a dual instruction. It is a mission to say, but not merely a theoretical mission, it is a mission to do. The word of Jesus never remained at the theoretical level. Jesus would never tell a person only verbally, be well, be filled, eat well. As a matter of fact, Jesus would offer bread, Jesus would offer healing, Jesus would offer wholeness to anyone who needed it and was open and willing to believe. So therefore, when he sends his disciples on the same mission which he inaugurated, it has to be a mission that will be both word and action. A mission that will be theoretical and practical. A mission that will say, and also a mission that will do. And even as Jesus sends out his disciples, he sends them out primarily, first of all, to the poor. The poor in every country all over the world are the marginalized. The poor need not be poor. If only those who have can share a little. If only those who have immense wealth can give of themselves, there is no need for the poor to be poor. And that is why any disciple of Jesus has his or her mission primarily to the poor and largely to the poor, because the rich can take care of themselves. The rich are self-sufficient. The rich need nothing from anyone. And Jesus instructs his disciples to make this mission to the poor a practical mission. They are meant to cure, they are meant to heal, they are meant to reach out and to make whole. The mission that Jesus inaugurated 2,000 years ago is a mission that we continue today. Unfortunately, the number of poor is increasing, and the poor are getting poorer and the rich richer. This is largely because the rich have no concern whatever for the poor. If we are to be true disciples, we must engage in this mission. If we are to be true disciples, we must make changes, first at our own level and wherever else we can. God is primarily a God of the poor, but our God will not interfere in the day-to-day life because he respects our free will too much and expects that we grow up, we become mature and realize that to live a selfish life, to live a self-centered life is not what God ever intended. As a disciple of Jesus, will you engage in his mission of saying and doing, and of doing primarily for the poor?